Hey, what's up guys? It's Saturday, almost 2 weeks mark for my rotator cuff surgery. I know it's already been almost 2 weeks, but also I kind of can because, yeah, let's talk about the pain situation. So, I I went into this having the expectation, of course, like, you can get all the, YouTube information you want, all researching on the internet, people's own testimonies and stuff, but what I got from my own doctor was like basically like, oh yeah, like, and also just based on his prescription of what he prescribed initially for pain. That basically, once I got the stitches taken out, the pain aspect would have gone away because, again, this wasn't really a long-term type of injury. It was very like it was a trauma, So I figured, it's not like a wear and tear type of injury, and I really didn't have that much pain, in the very beginning, before I got the surgery. So it literally was a mobility issue. So yeah, sleeping still kind of terrible. So even with the ice pack and the compression, I'm still up like every 2.5 hours roughly, once the ice pack kind of like wears out, and then up changing it, putting it back on, tightening it back down, sleep for another 2 hours, wash, rinse, repeat. So I'm buying the ice, the circulation thing. So found a couple examples. I think I'm going to go. There was like I was looking at the rental route, but when you cost it all out, it's really, splitting hairs when it comes down to just buying the thing. Granted, hopefully I'll never have to like use it again, but I'm breaking down and going with the hydrating ice therapy, circulating ice thing. Yeah, so found a good website. I will. As soon as I place the order, I will definitely see like how that goes, see, and then do a review on it. Hopefully, it is amazing and the best thing ever. Because I don't want to take any more painkillers. I don't want to even take like Aleve or anything like that because even like those that are like work anyway. It's like I don't know. I never feel like any different when I take Aleve or ibuprofen or Tylenol or anything like that. So I just want to needlessly take pills to take pills. So that's where we're at with that. But good note was it was a super nice day today, and ended up taking like a 3 mile walk. Took my super long route down by the beach. A lot of people out today. I was really not surprised, but I think social distancing is kind of that's yesterday's news, even though it needs to be tomorrow's news, today's news, every day's news until Corona goes away. But it is what it is. It's one of those things like once you kind of let the kids play a little bit, it's very hard to enforce the rules again. But super nice day. Did that. Then rode the bike for an hour, which was nice, and then did a quick lifting session. High to low presses, flies. Then I did some high back rows, followed by some bicep. And then some shoulder work, all on the good side. So definitely felt good. Need to keep this side, strong. Granted, like this side's kind of deflating a little bit, so not too happy about that. But it is what it is. But also want to keep this. I don't need to be completely deflated. You can, just be like motivation. To get this side back. To this side. So I'd rather have that versus too sad. Deflated. For symmetry purposes. I'd much rather, have that motivation, be like, no, I need to like get rebalanced. But that's where I'm at with that. And yeah, so one more day to the 2 week anniversary, and we'll go from there. Stay safe. Hey, what's up, guys? We're coming to you from day 13, Sunday. So almost 2 weeks since I had my rotator cuff surgery and repaired. And yeah, it's been interesting. So far, really the sleep's been the biggest issue. And so tonight I'm going to try something new. I'm going to sleep on the couch. I'm going to take a melatonin and do some arnica oil just to see if that calms it down. I already mentioned last night and a couple days ago that I'm going to look and get like one of those ice machines for the ice therapy because I have to sleep. It's one of those things that sleep is just as important as any other element for your lifestyle. So it's important. So we'll see how tonight goes, and then I will give an update tomorrow, and we'll be at 2 weeks. So that 2 week mark is kind of like a milestone, so that's kind of exciting. And yeah, that means like I really only have like really 3, maybe 4 weeks left, because I think the doctor actually kind of like with his rescheduling only he like basically I think cut off a week or something. So it's another story with that doctor. But that's pretty much all I have to report for on like the sleep's been the most like difficult part, and that's one thing I just really want to reiterate when I do post these videos, that sleeping it was not really an issue in the before I had the surgery. This whole surgery was like I think different than what most people go through. Most people think it's much more prolonged over time kind of thing. This was again a traumatic event. Flipping over the handlebars and then basically severing the muscle when I came down on the crash. So yeah, don't recommend never doing that. A good day, like did a nice walk about 2 miles down to the beach and back and loop around, and then rode the bike for about 45 minutes a day. It's usually kind of like my off day, so nice easy-ish workout. But no, tomorrow I'm gonna actually try to get back to my old routine of riding the bike first thing in the morning, and then doing a walk over lunch, and then lifting with my good side, keep this side kind of in track at night. So I think tomorrow I'm going to try and do, I should do legs tomorrow night actually. I haven't done, gonna do like, legs get worked out with the bike, but I'm going to do like a good leg session. I've been kind of, not slacking, but, just want to ease back into it, make sure I don't fall or anything crazy, and really, not put myself at risk for having to like go back and repair, the surgery, or, end up hurting myself in another way because I decided to go at it a little too quick and just wasn't ready for it yet. But that's still tomorrow. That's what I will be doing. I will be starting that, getting back into my old routine. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, I do get some sleep tonight. I'm tired of waking up every 2 hours. That's what it's been. It's better than that one night where I woke up every hour, but you cannot, you don't get into cycles if you're waking up every 2 hours. So that's the plan. Good night's sleep. Gonna try sleeping on the couch because it's a little bit more upright, and then we will go from there and see. Hopefully that puts me on a good track. So those are my updates for day 13, and it's going by quick. So before I know it, hopefully I'll be out of the sling a little bit earlier, maybe, as long as of course the sutures and everything are healing the way it's supposed to. That was another quick thing too that the physical therapist explained. It's really not the muscle or anything that ends up being weak. It's really just that point of where they did the surgery. That's what takes the whole 10, 12 months before that becomes super strong. And even then he's like, oh, you might not want to do like wide grip exercises and this and that, and it's like we'll deal with that battle once we get to that point. But I do believe I was lifting smart and also lifting within your capabilities. So if it means I can't do super wide grip, bench presses or cable flies, like super wide grip, that's fine. I put your shoulder like in a very vulnerable position anyway. So I'm fine with modifying for that. But anything else really, like I really need to get back to hopefully 90+% of like where I was before. That's my goal. So TBD. Hopeful that I will, and yeah, looking forward to a good night's sleep tonight. So be safe, peace out, and we will be back.